And really, I started in healthcare IT kind of serendipitously. And I say that because, I was in medical school at the time. This was the early 2000s. And, my then mentor, who happened to be the chief scientific officer of one of the early HIT firms, Eclipsys, invited me back to Eclipsys that summer to start working on my thesis, because I had this idea that perhaps my thesis could be about disease progression using big data. So I was in an MD PhD program as a bit of background, but it was my third year, and that, it was my time to really look for a thesis. And he said, come down to Eclipsys, and we've got 1,200 customers. We've got this electronic medical record and some revenue cycle stuff, and you'll find your data in no time, right? And I was a little dangerous at that point in time with regards to like SQL and SAS, and so I knew how to get around anyway databases. And at that time, things were just sort of getting off the ground in terms of true sort of data warehousing, at least in healthcare, and analytics. And so I cracked open my first databases, just long story short, and I absolutely found nothing that was of use. Like, medications were in the gender fields, gender was in the name fields. There was no codification. Everything was unstructured. And for me, that was like some sort of awakening, it was really eye-opening for me. And that summer was kind of a period of epiphany for me, I'd say.